31st century combat. Oh yeah. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play 1001 Games. I'm your host, Gaming Jay, and today is my 150th episode. Yes, I have played 150 games out of the book 1001 Video Games Since Play Before You Die, and to celebrate on this milestone, I thought I would play Mechwarrior 2 31st Century Combat, which I am a huge BattleTech fan. I used to read the novels when I was a kid. Guys, so here we are. This is the opening screen. I'm so excited. I haven't played this game in years. Okay, so just as a very quick recap for anyone who does not know what BattleTech is a story of soldiers in the future piloting giant robots, which are called mechs, into combat, and Mechwarrior 2 31st Century Combat takes place with the clans. The clans are kind of like exiled soldiers in space, and they formed a whole very ritualistic society based on combat. And anyway, you get your choice of two clans: the clan Jade Falcon or the clan Wolf. Now, the clan Jade Falcon, these are kind of the dicks of the story. Jade Falcons, they're like kind of cool, but they're kind of like really mean. Whereas like the wolves are more noble. The wolves are kind of like the noble warriors. So I always pick the wolves. You know what? I'm going to be diving into the story a little bit more and tell you a bit more about the backstory. But for now, let's go ahead and join Clan Wolf. Now you have all these weird things, these weird phrases like Sibco. What the hell is Sibco? It stands for like sibling cohort, but it's shortened to Sibco. The clans have been isolated in space for so long that they have kind of invented their own language, which is really cool. Like 31st century, that's a long time from now, guys. You figure the English language is going to evolve. So I will be Jayco. How about that? I'll pick a futuristic style name. Actually, that's totally not a BattleTech style name, but whatever, I'll be Jayco. Or no, wait, how about Jay Kerensky? Okay, so in the context of clans, you're supposed to earn your last name. It's called a blood name, I think, or a bloodline. I'm just gonna straight up take one. And if you know anything about BattleTech, the Kerensky last name is pretty respectable. So let's go ahead and pick that. I am Jay Kerensky, Mechwarrior. I have 1,433 honor points. Well, that's very specific. It's not like you have a lot of honor or a little honor. It's like it's down to the single digits here. 1,433. I don't know how they determine that, but sure. Let's go ahead and accept. Oh, I can change my allegiance too. No, I'm going to stay with the wolves because they are awesome. And here we go. Ready room, register, cadet training, archive holo projector. Let's check this out real quick. Oh, here's where you can read about all the backstory. So you can read about the clans and the origins. And if you're a really big BattleTech nerd like me, you can read this. I probably actually did read this at some point. I probably sat in my basement, rather than going outside and playing on a Saturday afternoon. I would sit in my basement. I read stuff like this because I was fascinated by it. There's such a deep back lore to the whole BattleTech universe. As I say, there were novels. There were full novels that you could read. Forget about cadet training. I don't fully remember how to play this game, but we're gonna wing it. We're gonna wing it. So first, you would always go into the mech lab, and here's, oh, look at this! Guys, when this came out in 1995, it was so awesome to see these little, like, 3D mechs here. Okay, so we're being given the Mad Dog. This is a, what is this, like a 60-tonner? Yeah, 60-tonner mech. Okay, we got pulse lasers and LRMs. You can go ahead and customize your mech if you want, and you can change the engine size, heat sinks. So when in BattleTech, when you fire weapons, your mech heats up, and if you get too much heat, it will shut down. So you always want to include some heat sinks so you'll cool down. Jump jets let you jump. You got your armor. You can go into weapons here. Now there's tons of cool weapons in BattleTech. There's lasers, particle projection cannons. There's pulse lasers. There's auto rifles, which are like kind of like giant machine guns or cannons. A Gauss rifle, which is like a magnetically accelerated piece of metal. There's actual machine guns, which actually suck. They're just really for close range. The auto cannons can rip mechs apart, but they use ammo like crazy. And actually, in this game, they're not actually that good. Then you have your missiles, short-range missiles, streak short-range missiles, which I think lock on, and then long-range missiles, which are kind of OP in this. So we have LRM-20s. Now the thing with this game is that it's actually more advantageous to take, I think it's better to take a whole bunch of like LRM-5s. So let's see what we can do here. So if we take all these LRM-5s, 5, 15, 30. Yeah, I think we're actually at the same weight that we had before. I feel like this is going to work out better for us than just having those LRM-20s. Although, you know what? Just for reference, let me throw like one LRM-20 in there. Oops. Delete weapon. Delete weapon. Can we add a 20? It's going to put us overweight. Yeah, we're going to have to delete one of these. Okay, so here we're exactly on weight. So you have to, if you're customizing your mech, you have to have the exact right weight. So anyway, let's go ahead and save. What? Unassigned criticals? Oh, assigned criticals. No. Wait, how do we do this? Oh, there's something missing on my thing. Okay, well, that's funny. We'll just throw everything on the right torso, some stuff on the left torso here. There's supposed to be like an outline of a dude here. I guess that's missing on my version here. Okay, well, whatever. It's hard to play some of these old DOS classics in modern computers. Hopefully that's the only graphical glitch we encounter. If there's another one, I'm going to have to reset. But okay, we have basically 3 LRM-5s. That gives us like an ability to shoot 15 missiles, and we have 24 shots for each. That's a lot. For that one LRM-20 that we left on, we only get 6 shots. So as you'll see, it actually ends up being far more efficient to pack your mech to the brim with LRM-5s. And lasers, I mean, I did have a friend who would do it the opposite way, where he would go all lasers, whereas I like to go all missiles, but you can kind of do either way. Okay. Matter of hours, blah, 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 in preparation for the combat strike against the fire base and chemical plant. Okay, wait, what am I doing here? Just give me the objectives. This is a lot to read. Primary objective, destroy the chemical plant at Nav Epsilon. Primary, inspect fire base at Nav Zeta. Okay, we want to inspect the fire base, destroy the chemical plant, and then kill all the mechs and get out at Nav Eta. Okay. I wonder if it's going to prompt me for this or I have to memorize this. I used to play this so much that I guess I got used to memorizing this, but hopefully it prompts me. So chemical plant, inspect the fire base, and then get the hell out of there. I like that. It's a simple mission. It's a smash and grab is what it is.
Ambient temperature.
Oh yeah. Look at this sweetness. Oh man. This is awesome. Okay, so we got the HUD on here. If you press N, you get your nav point, so we can start walking towards that. I'm running at 90 kilometers per hour here. Now let's see, how do we switch weapons? There we go. Enter switches through your different weapons, and so you can, like, fire, obviously. Now, these lasers, they're really not going to be all that useful to me. Again, I kind of like to go with missiles. That's kind of what I did. There's a way to assign weapon groups and stuff, but I have not looked into that. This is a simulator game, so there's a lot of buttons. You use the keypad to kind of move your reticle around, using plus and minus to speed up or slow down. And, oh, there's an enemy already. Okay, let's go ahead and show him the fury of a missile. This is how you fight war. He is dead. Okay, this guy is jumping behind us. You get back over here. Alright, he's trying to be all tactical and stuff, but he's really just afraid. Oh, we totally missed that. Okay, here we go. And you're dead. Oh, he's alive! He lived, and look at him, he's like, forget this! I didn't sign up for this. Oh, I love the like little 3D model you have in the lower left corner of him. You can like see him like running away. Oh, I missed again. This is why lasers aren't good for me. Just kind of miss a lot. We're gonna save our LRM, oh wait, I already used the LRM-20. Oh, he's still alive! Alright, come here. Now, one tactic that you could use in this game that's actually really hilarious is you can shoot people off, or you can shoot enemies in the legs. And if you destroy one of their legs, they literally just collapse on the ground, and there's no way for them to do anything. It's actually a very cheap tactic, and so one thing you can totally do is just sort of aim for the legs. It's hard to do. In Mechwarrior 1, it was way easier to do. And that was actually my strategy in Mechwarrior 1, was just aim for the legs. And, yeah. Sorry, I'm just so excited I'm playing this again. As I say, huge BattleTech nerd. So I read the books. I watched the cartoon. I didn't just play Mechwarrior 2, I played every BattleTech game. The way I got into BattleTech, and I had the board games and stuff too, the way I got into BattleTech was I discovered it at my uncle's house. Hold on here. How do we select this thing? All right, I figured a few things out. First of all, if you'll notice, my lasers are now in a different firing group than my missiles, so I can go hog wild firing, and I don't have to worry about accidentally firing my missiles, so that is good. Second of all, I'm in enhanced imaging mode, which kind of looks like I'm playing BattleTank again, but no, it is an imaging mode that just allows you to sort of see things in wireframe format. What's kind of funny is I don't think this was actually BattleTech canon, but in the BattleTech cartoon show, they totally had like an enhanced imaging mode. And I kind of feel like maybe this was adapted from that. I can't fully remember. I know the clans did have better imaging technology than the rest of the universe, which is called the Inner Sphere in BattleTech. But anyway.
Destroy chemical plant.
Yeah.
Successful. Shutdown sequence.
Oh, I shut down because I overheated. So that was what I was supposed to destroy. Enemy power-up detected. Okay, we better hurry up and detect these enemies. All right, let's see what we got. We got a Firemuth. Okay, we're gonna totally missile the crap out of him.
Image enhancement.
Going into image enhancement mode. See, it is actually easier to like see. Like this is all like hazy in the distance, but this is not. So we're just gonna we're totally gonna wait for him. Now, if you had jump jets, if I had jump jets, I could jump over this hill, fire them, and fire all the missiles, and then kind of like land back down safely behind the hill, and he wouldn't be able to do anything. This will be just as effective, to be totally honest, but it is kind of funny. All right, here we go. Come on, poke your head over the hill, little bunny. Poke your head. Oh, you're dead. You're dead. You. He didn't last more than 3 seconds. Oh, I love this game, and there's the glorious 1990s violent computer death for you. Okay, so we already did Nav Epsilon. Now we're off to Nav Zeta, where we're going to be inspecting something. Okay, we'll go ahead and leave it on this mode. I feel like this is a little more interesting. Now this game, the terrain never gets too detailed. Like it's not like we're gonna encounter forests and stuff. Like roaming hills on various planeticides is what you get in the BattleTech universe. But anyway, I was super obsessed with BattleTech. I discovered a BattleTech game in my uncle's basement when I was but a kid. It was an RPG, and I became obsessed with that game, and then I ended up going and buying the board games and all sorts of other stuff. I would like buy technical manuals from the board game, and I would read them, even though I didn't really have too many people to play the board game with. So it's like I owned way more BattleTech like board game manuals and stuff than I ever needed. So hold on. Yeah, we can't see. We're getting into range of that guy, but he's behind a hill, so I kind of want to go around this way. Now you can also like rotate your torso like this, but I never really did the torso rotation much. I kind of, as soon as I saw an enemy, I like to stand still and shoot at him. I guess it's kind of a newbie thing to do. Maybe we should try and do some torso rotation here. Okay, he's in there. He's hiding in there somewhere, this Falcon Nova. I don't know about that. Oh, looks like the chemical plant's on fire there. We're kind of walking around here. Now here's a little interesting random bit of trivia I found out about this game. You can enter cheat codes in this game, but for anyone who knows like the classic Doom cheat codes, one of the classic Doom cheat codes is IDKFA, which stands for ID Killer Effin' Ammo, and it would give you all the guns and stuff. Let's try and kill this guy with lasers. Let's just see how it goes. Oh, we blew his arm off. Let's blow his leg off. No. I really wanted to show you guys what happened if we shot his leg off. I'm totally shutting down because I've overheated. Okay, just dance around me, buddy. Dance around me. We'll blow his leg off. We'll see what happens. I haven't done it in a long time, so I don't fully remember. But if you enter IDKFA as a cheat code in Mechwarrior 2 here, you know what happens? You eject. Your pilot ejects from the mech. Oh, we blew his leg off. Look. Okay, he's missing a leg. he is now a sitting duck. And if we blow his other leg off, he'll just be dead. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's be jerks about this. It's like we're not. Oh. I was gonna say we're not noble adversaries. He did turn to face us. Oh shoot. Okay. See what happened there? How every weapon on the right side of my body is now gone, and look at my lower wireframe. What happened, I think, is my ammo exploded. So that can happen. There is actually even a button to eject your ammo. My ammo overheated, kind of exploded. Half my mech got lost for no reason, really. But we're just gonna let that go. Okay, we got the fire base here. There's no reason to destroy this. They just wanted us to inspect it. So we'll go ahead and inspect that. Now we need to get out of here at Nav Ada.
Nav Zeta reached.
Alright, so now we're really weak here. But I feel like we've had a successful first mission. So we're just kind of coasting our way out of here. We killed several enemy pilots, one needlessly. We could have accepted his noble defeat, but that's just not how we roll in the Battletech universe. So in the Battletech universe, just a little bit more about the background here. It's a fascinating universe. I swear, if you guys have never really gotten into Battletech, I mean, you know, to each their own. But I think it's one of the most intriguing universes. I seriously think it could be a Game of Thrones style television program if somebody developed it the way that people developed Game of Thrones. Because it's kind of like a mix of Game of Thrones meets Star Wars. It's basically about in a universe where humans have expanded and colonized a huge area of space around Earth, and that was called the Inner Sphere. And basically, it was a series of different kingdoms that were all united under a single ruler, much like in Westeros in Game of Thrones. But what happens in Battletech's history is that there's an attempted coup, and basically the ruler of the Star League, which is the entire human civilization, his whole family is wiped out, and then all the different kingdoms sort of now fight for control. Alright, the game actually crashed there a little bit, so I'm encountering more problems than I was anticipating by trying to play this old DOS game. What I had to do actually, because we did pass that first mission, I didn't want to have to play it again. I actually switched my Sibco roster to Freebirth Toad, which is basically a cheat code to unlock all of the levels for me. I did it so that we've already passed level yellow. We can go ahead and play some of the later levels, and we can continue talking about Mechwarrior and so on. So I'm not going to skip ahead, but in case the game is just going to keep crashing as soon as I pass a level, at least this way I can keep resetting it, and we can just go to the next one, the next one, the next one. I'll edit all the crashes. But anyway, I was telling you, okay, hold on. I'll finish talking about the Battletech universe in just a second here. So in this mission, what are we trying to do? Destroy the pumping station, destroy the hardened HQ, destroy all defending units, and destroy any targets of opportunity. I like that. There's no inspection. It's just a full-on, oops, I didn't customize my mech. Okay, well, you know what? That's okay. Let's go into one honestly. Okay, all we got are lasers. We're not going to use any sort of cheap missiles. You know what? In fact, I'll be sparing on that tactic because it is very, very effective to load your mech up with LRMs and just demolish other mechs. But you know what? It's not actually very sportsmanlike, and maybe it won't be as fun to kind of watch me do that. So you know what? I'll do very minimal customizations on the mechs. Maybe like for my last mission, I'll just go full hog wild, and we can see like what missiles can do if you're really determined. But here we go. So anyway, in the Battletech universe, after the kind of ruling family was killed off, what happened is all the other kingdoms basically started fighting each other, much like in Game of Thrones. Notice I'm aiming for the legs here. It's because I do not want to have to fight 3 guys at once, so I'm going to try and cripple one. I should be doing this, in fact. Oh yeah, there we go. That leg is going down. Boom. Now we can just take our time and decimate this guy's legs. Here we go. Line this up. Goodbye, sir. You are a worthy adversary. You fled well. And now you die. Oh, who's shooting me? Oh, I'm getting some missiles to the face, or some lasers to the face. Let's try and aim at this guy's leg here. Oh, we're gonna ram him! Oh, we did ram him. Die. Oh man, look. This mech has crazy heat dissipation. I'm not overheating at all. I should just be going full on crazy on this guy. Okay, hold on, let's let my heat dissipate a little bit. See, he's trying to use tactics by like running around me. In this game, you just have to stand still and take as many shots as you can. Okay, he's crippled. Let's get behind him. Let's be jerks about it now that he's crippled. He's like, hey, where'd you go? I can only hop on one leg. Oh, look at this guy. He's lost all hope in life. Also, when you shoot mechs from behind, they take more damage, which is totally awesome. So, okay, you're dead. Goodbye. I should stop putting on the image enhancement when I'm killing guys because obviously you can't see the explosion. It just looks like triangles.
Engage.
All right, where are we going here? Where are we going? We got to go to Nav Alpha first because it is a very good place to go. Let's go over to Nav Alpha and kill everything we can find there. So anyway, after the great houses started fighting each other, they had originally formed the Star League. The Star League was what the universe was called when it was all allied together. And once they started fighting each other, the Star League just, fell apart. And everyone said they were in charge of the Star League, but sort of the Star League was no more because it required all of them to ally together to exist. And what happened was the original army, the Defense Force, which protected the Star League historically, said forget this, and they left. They just left the entire known universe, and they sailed off for brighter pastures. And guess what? They found those brighter pastures, and they eventually would settle on some very harsh worlds, but worlds that nonetheless were habitable, and they would form the Clan. So you were playing as Clan Wolf, Clan Jade Falcon, Clan Ghost Bear, Clan whatever. You are playing as an ancient Star League Defense Force, only you are, hundreds of years in the future. Now, the interesting thing is when the Star League Defense Force left the Inner Sphere didn't stop fighting. They kept going to war. So the Great Houses fought for hundreds of years. So much so that they lost significant amounts of technology. Like, they basically bombed themselves back into the Stone Age, to the point where, like, Star League era technology was considered, like, mystical and rare and powerful for them now, which is pretty kind of a cool idea, right? Well, guess what? The clans didn't do that. They created an honor-based system where they were still very warlike, but they didn't go, like, full-on war. Like, for one clan to conquer a planet from another clan, they could just challenge them to a combat, 5 mechs on 5 mechs, and whoever won would get the planet, and then they would the losing side would accept it due to honor. So basically, their honor system allowed them to have war, but not decimate their society, and they created even more advanced technology than the Star League ever had. So now, okay, I know this sounds crazy, right? But just bear with me for just a second. When this game takes place, the clans have returned to the Inner Sphere, intent on conquering it, and the great houses of the Inner Sphere had no idea the clans existed. So to them, they're just fighting, and they're like, oh, we've lost all the Star League technology, and we're like bombing ourselves in the Stone Age, but whatever, we can hold our own with other houses. And then they realize, oh crap, there is like a new enemy now. Oh my god, what are these, turrets? Okay, we gotta destroy the turrets. I'm taking serious damage here. Oh no! I lost an arm. Gotta kill these things. Die. Okay, now I wish I had my missiles. But anyway, as far as the Inner Sphere is concerned, they had no idea the clans were a thing. The clans show up. They have technology way more advanced than even the best Star League technology. And so even Inner Sphere mercenary groups and houses that have preserved Star League technology... Oh, we're totally dying here. Well, we failed that mission. Let's try it again with LRMs. Alright, we're going to try this one more time. Actually, abort. Wait, we want this. Situation, exit, abort. Go into our good old mech lab, and let's go ahead and customize the crap out of this guy. Anyway, so the clans, yeah, they surprised the crap out of the Inner Sphere to the point where the Inner Sphere was kind of screwed. And the clans just started rolling over. They just started rolling over and conquering the Inner Sphere like crazy, and nobody knew how to stop them. And then ultimately there was an organization called Comstar, which figured out a way to kind of delay the clans And this game takes place during a period where the clans have promised not to continue invading the Inner Sphere for another, I think it was 5 or 8 or 10 years or something like that. And so what happens is the clans have now returned home, and they're waging this like war between each other over some political issues. Meanwhile, in the Inner Sphere, everyone is like, we only have this many years before they're going to invade us. We have to figure out something to do. And yeah, they're all like panicking, and basically they end up trying to revive the Star League, putting their differences aside and allying together. It would be like the Lannisters and the Starks agreeing to ally against the White Walkers. The White Walkers being the clans. So yeah, if you like Game of Thrones, let me just tell you, BattleTech is like the space version of it. It has the potential to be totally awesome. So, yeah, now we don't want to put anything in our arms. That was the critical mistake, is you don't want to have things in your arms because your arms fall off like they're SpaghettiOs. Let's have a launcher there. Can we put stuff in our legs? Man, this is... Okay. Figuring out left torso, right leg, left leg, center. Okay, I guess we gotta put something in an arm. We'll put one piece of ammo. It's hard to... Yeah, I apologize for that wireframe glitch. I don't know. I'm playing it like the original DOS version of this game, so I guess obviously it has a few glitches. But, you know, it is what it is. When you're playing a game as awesome as BattleTech, you see beyond sort of minor inconveniences so that you can see the awesomeness, which is the game itself.
Ambient temperature, 45.44
What? What? All my LRMs are gone! Alright, there we go. That was really weird. I must have not saved my mech configuration. You know what? I think... So, I definitely wanted to play this game as a two-parter. Because of the kind of glitches and stuff I'm encountering, I think I might actually try to secure a better version of this for my second part. But for now, yeah. So, just to wrap up my discussion there, you know, if you like sci-fi, you might want to check out the BattleTech universe. As far as this game goes, man, I love this game. I just love... Okay, here we go. We're gonna totally missile the crap out of this guy. We're not messing around here, buddy. There. Wait, did every single one of those miss him? What? Okay, hold on. We're gonna line this up a little better. We just wasted a hell of a lot of missiles. We're not doing that again. Okay. We're gonna... Okay, here you go, buddy. You ready for 1,000 missiles up your butt? Because here they come. Yeah! Survive that, buddy. Oh my god, he's still alive. Alright. Well, it's okay. We can just wait, and here they come. It's not even gonna wait for them to lock on this time around. Boom! Now, you want some too, buddy? I got a bunch of missiles with your name on them. Now, that was a really heavy mech that we just destroyed, so he took a fair amount of missiles. I feel like these other guys, they're gonna go down a little easier. Okay, he lost a leg, so that's okay. We'll let him go. We'll just, like, ice this guy. Oh, they go down so fast. So, you know what I haven't talked too much about is the, you know, we're on episode 150 of my series. So, first of all, I'm going to do a two-parter for Mechwarrior here because we're just really scratching the surface with combat. I wanna get through a handful of missions, and I really enjoy this. So, oh my god, this guy's being annoying. Full reversal here. No, reverse. There we go. There we go. Full reversal so we can lock onto him. There we go. And you should be dead very soon, my friend. Oh, he's like dodging. What's going on here, man? Oh, man. So, it's been 150 videos, guys. We've played 150 games. If you're just joining us, as I say, I'm on a quest to play through the book 1001 games and was played before I die. And one question I have for you guys is, oh god, how do you not be annoying like this guy? Oh, look, he's dodging. He was using jump jets, I swear. That jerk. Oh, and he's still doing it. I didn't know they could do that. Uh-oh, we're encountering problem territory because we are running out of ammo pretty quickly. Alright, we're just gonna very efficiently use our laser to destroy his leg.
Enemy mech destroyed.
kind of worked. Alright, there's an enemy out here. He needs his other leg destroyed too. So we've used about half our ammo to kill 3 guys. That's the downside to using too many lasers like we've got. I mean, maybe we should have been using PPCs. Oh god, I walked right into that. I walked into a giant explosion, lost half my missiles, my arm, damaged my engine. That happened to me last time too. Oh man, this mission is not going well. Like most forays in the 150 games I've played through so far, this mission is turning into half catastrophe. But yes, I've gone through 150 games. What have been moments that you guys have enjoyed? What parts of these videos do you enjoy the most? Actually, that is one thing that, you know, whether we're talking about this video or any other video that you want to comment on, I'm always curious to know what parts of these videos do you guys enjoy the most? Do you like when I talk about, like, old memories of games? Do you like when I just sort of narrate what's going on? Do you like when I drop out trivia bombs or something like that? Like, what do you actually enjoy when you tune in to watch my videos? And what has been your favorite video this past year? You know, just ever since, I guess in the summer was my 100th video, so about halfway through. So since the summer, what's been 1 or 2 of the videos or games that you've kind of enjoyed seeing the most? I'm always curious, like, what particular games people like, because it gives me an idea of, like, what kind of genres people enjoy and what types of gameplay they like, and, you know, what types of J-fails do they enjoy the most. So, of course, the J-fail is the moment where Gaming J inevitably fails at a game, and, yeah, I'm always curious to know what aspects of me failing are enjoyable to you guys. Okay. It's going to take a while to destroy this power plant here, so maybe we should just jump ahead.
Primary objective, destroy pumping station.
Did that just say destroy humping station?
Engaged.
Okay, I know it didn't, but come on. It kind of sounded like destroyed humping station. Alright, we're going into this last battle a little crippled. But that's okay, because I have high confidence in our strategic abilities. We have a good strategic mind, I think, guys, working together. Now, as I say, I'm going to do a second part to good old Mechwarrior here, so you guys can tune back in soon to see that. But, I mean, I don't need to play the second part to be able to tell you my verdict on this game. This is a definitely, you should probably check this out. I wouldn't say this is like a top absolute, you know, must play in terms of 1001 games you must play before you die. But what I will say is that this is definitely a very solid game. So if you were looking for a... God damn it, I missed every shot again! Oh, the missiles all missed them. Damn it. Okay, we gotta wait till this bastard is coming towards us, because we can't afford to be wasting missiles like this. And he knows it. He knows what he's doing. He knows he's playing a dangerous game of dodgy dodge. The pros of this game... Okay, it is an awesome strategic giant robot combat game. It has a few nuances in that, first of all, it can be very, very challenging. That's one difficulty. Second of all, you know, it is a little dated in terms of things, but I think the datedness actually gives it a simplicity that's kind of nice. Because some of the more modern Battletech games can be quite complicated. I know games like Mechwarrior Online, they're like very well regarded, and deservedly so. Everything I've seen about those games suggests that they're great games. But there is something to be said for the charm of an older game like this. So if you're looking for an older style game that simulates mech combat or whatever, I would suggest this. Now the cons, of course, are things like it is quite simple in some respects. You're not going to have, oh, he's stuck. Oh, you made a fatal error, buddy. It's called getting stuck on a mountain when Gaming J has you locked into his sights. Fatal mistake. I'm just, my guy's like pulling that trigger like crazy. He's like, fire, fire, fire. Oh, okay, we got him. I'm just like taking hits here. Okay, crap. I think we just wasted a bunch of missiles. Just like taking hits from those stupid turrets. Let's go up here and kill this guy very cheaply. Oh god, I shouldn't be this close. No, back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Wait, am I stuck on the mountain now? What's happening? Do I have jump jets, by the way? I totally have jump jets! Oh, this is gonna end bad! This is gonna end really bad!
Engaged.
How do I land? Jump. Land. Calmly. Okay. Where is that bastard? Alright, let's go find him. It's weird how when you reverse direction, it walks you in reverse. Like, it walks you in your previous direction for a little while. Kind of weird control scheme. So yeah, I mean, the control scheme is kind of the limiting factor, I would say. You know, it is going to be a slightly simpler type of combat than you'll get in more modern Mechwarrior games. And there is a bit of a learning curve, too, regarding the controls. This is a simulation game, and so, you know, in the realm of things like Wing Commander, you're going to have to get a manual and look up what all the buttons are. You won't be able to just wing it, to be totally honest. But that said, and maybe I'm a little biased here, I'm willing to accept that if that is true, but it's a great game. It's a great game. Oh shoot, and I just wasted more missiles. Alright. This is not looking good for us. The critical flaw of the LRM strategy is that you can run out of ammo. And we have run out of ammo, and we're dead. Mechwarrior 2, great game, definitely a recommendation, I would say. I'm probably a little biased, so maybe I'm overrating it just a bit, but you know what? It's my series, it's my prerogative, so there you go. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comments down below. But Mechwarrior 2, great game. I always enjoyed this growing up. I'm going to be playing a part 2, and you know what? I'm going to try out the Dick, so I'm going to try out the Jade Falcon clan and see how that goes for me, because I wasn't doing amazing as the Wolves, so let's just go ahead and jump ship and abandon our clan and just go for the total enemy, because that's how we roll. Guys, if you have enjoyed this video, give it a like and or subscribe, and if you have enjoyed the past 150 videos, let me know in the comments down below. Again, I would love to hear what your favorite moment was, what your favorite game was. Maybe this was your favorite game. If so, let me know. Until next time, don't find yourself on the losing end of a giant mech war, and otherwise, peace.